Oh, two greats on the same stage. Sir Elton John and the one, the only William Joel. Oh, that's fantastic. Can you really argue? Live, Billy Joel and Elton John in Tokyo. Next to the fantastic Lucha Underground Wrestling on the LRA Network. You'd think that Kraft Haystack was being paid to promote Lucha Underground, but he's not. It's amazing, regardless. Anyways, that's right, folks. This is craft beer. Guinness Blonde American Lager. How much want to bet this is a twist off? It's not. Oh, Ellen Berg. Oh. Well, folks, if the weekend isn't already here, it's fast approaching. And what a way to roll it out. Some fantastic live music. Oh, they're such sexy men, aren't they? Fantastic live music and some high-flying acrobatics. Lucha Underground Wrestling. Anyways, let's get to the basic point of these videos. Kraft Haystack is going to try and speed it up a little bit. The great YouTube legend Joe Skull once brought up the fact that people's videos should be shorter. Keep it at under 10, not for the sake of a certain something that people in the malt liquor drinking community follow, but just for the sake of watchability. Let's give it a shot, shall we? We're on like minute 2 or 3 now. Might as well go for it. Anyways, 4 years ago, Mitt Romney lost the 2012 election. It's because Republicans are horrible people, really, is what it comes down to. But Mitt Romney made a number of unfortunate missteps in his campaign. And the Republican National Committee decided afterwards to conduct an autopsy to decide what went wrong. So, because Mitt Romney's campaign died, and the blueprint is obviously dead, let's go ahead and conduct a little autopsy for the malt liquor blueprint, shall we? All right. It's only because the CBDC must do its due diligence once in a while, and as chairman, Kraft Haystack must conduct this autopsy. All right. Number 1, label out. Now, Kraft Haystack doesn't hate this rule, but it's fairly stupid. Let's let the drink be one of the stars of the video, but tell you what separates Kraft Haystack from the rest of that bullshit about the blueprint with the label out continuously during the video and being the star of the show. The malt liquor is somehow the star of the show. Let it be known, Kraft Haystack is the star of the show. Craft beer always comes secondary. Second of all, about label out, nobody does it 100% of the time, as with many things with the blueprint. So if it's not 100% of the time, if people in the malt liquor drinking community are constantly breaking this stupid rule, then what's the point? Kraft Haystack says. All right, number 2, door phone. Well, as with anybody's drinking video, sometimes you foam it up, it happens. But let's hardly blame Dorf for this. There's plenty of people out there in the malt liquor drinking community that continue to foam their beverage. The pea Glen, who no fault of his own, can royally screw up. He can royally screw up any type of malt liquor drinking video at any moment. But he owns it. He just owns it. But there's people like 40 Ounce Fear, aka Just Fear. They go ahead, they acknowledge the foam, and they move on without saying, oh, I'm an idiot, I'm a dumbass, I foamed up this malt liquor beverage. It's on you, 40 Ounce Fear. Don't foam up your beverage. If you believe that's what the rule should be, if you don't want to foam it up, then don't post the video. Again, you people continue to do that. Anyways, rule number 3. What's with the stupid ski mask, people? God. First of all, it shows no artistry. All of you have the same black ski mask. At least Huffy72 breaks it up by breaking out that gray camouflage one. And of course, Craft Haystack has a wonderful mask that he wears in his videos. Decidedly not of the ski mask variety. Again, it's generic. Everybody has it. Why do you continue to do it? People like Pro Wrestling Guy and who's it? Reverend Godless started wearing the stupid handkerchief with the hole in it. You guys look like you're wearing a glory hole. Ha! Ay, ay, ay. Not only that, a lot of you look like rapists. You look like bank robbers. And there's nothing menacing about it anymore. You guys have been doing this for what? Serial Worldwide's been doing it for about 9 years now. There's nothing menacing about it. And it's already lost its scare factor. Ah, beautiful, sexy saxophone work. Billy Joel, one of the great modern day artists of our time. All right, we'll go with the 4th rule of the blueprint, which is dead. Earl Portland is a genius. Now, Craft Haystack is a huge fan of Earl Portland's. He's got everything. He's got the brains. He never strays from the topic that he's trying to get across. Rather, the point he's trying to get across. And he drinks malt liquor, which Craft Haystack isn't a fan of, obviously. You don't drink malt piss, Earl Portland, you drink craft beer. But he caters to that crowd. So, people think that Earl Portland is somehow a genius. Well, you malt liquor degenerates are idiots. Of course somebody out there in the malt liquor drinking community decides that, oh, you degenerates think that he's using big words, he's got to be a genius. And there's a great deal of truth that Earl Portland puts out there that none of you idiots ever apply to your own lives. Pieces of garbage. Excuse me. And again, you don't throw your cap out in the wild. Give a hoot, don't pollute, Earl Portland. The man's a genius. Yeah. Craft Haystack isn't a fan of pollution or throwing plastic out into the forest. You can't tell me that some of you idiots haven't thrown your trash out the window. Half of you smoke cigarettes and you throw that out your car door or your car window. That's pollution. None of you out in the craft in the malt liquor drinking community understand what Earl Portland is trying to get across. Hence, that rule is dead as well. Fantastic. Fantastic match. Fantastic live performance going on here. And this match is about to end pretty soon. Which means Craft Haystack's got to speed this video up. Anyways, last but not least, drinking your malt liquor in a timely fashion. Let's let's be honest, none of you out there keep it under 10. Well, some of you keep it under 10 if you're doing a speed run. That means Thermalikes, a Mr. Met 40 ounce, and for God's sakes, Druid Fluid 1500, aka Silver Skull 80. His last video, well, second to last video anyways, was almost 30 minutes long. Granted, yeah, he drank Heineken in that video, but he's been known to go long with that one buddy George he has. He's gone over 30 minutes before, folks. Whereas there's people like Pro Wrestling Guy who did a speed run in under 2 minutes. Congrats to that guy. The ski mask, of course, horrible aberration. But again, once you people out there find out that the blueprint is dead, you'll understand. Is there any point to following something that none of you out there in the malt liquor, hence the malt piss drinking community, you don't follow it? So what's the point? Craft Haystack has the textbook. You can go as long as you want, put whatever you want in your video, and as long as you're drinking craft beer, the only real rule is you sip your craft beer, you don't chug it. It's preferable that you drink main beer on camera, but it's not mandatory. Oh yeah, Craft Haystack likes that move. Playing guitar on the belt. Championship belt won by that dude. Who knows what his name is? It's a bunch of dudes in Lucha Underground. Craft Haystack doesn't even know. Anyways, let's not be mistaken. It's sad that the blueprint is dead. Go ahead and cry into your malt sewage water. I mean, come on. Somebody out there has got to create something new. Craft Haystack already has created something new with what he does on a video by video basis. None of you out there do what he does. Great song, Benny and the Jets. Anyways, the video's way too long again. Shout out to Joe Skull. And for those of you out there who are following the blueprint, Craft Haystack has no choice but to feel very sorry for you. But some of you creeps, some of you degenerates will learn someday that instead of following the blueprint, you should follow the textbook. Anyways, excuse me. Craft Haystack. Blueprint is dead. Haystack out.